that weird smell?
Ancient woodland fantasy, if you please.
It smells like a stagnant pond.
It's been donated as a prize for our raffle. Everyone's been so generous.
Socks without feet?
Wrist warmers. Oh. We've sold 5 books of our raffle tickets so far. Already raised hundreds of pounds for victims of violence.
Are you sure you don't want me to help you with your ladies' lunch? Or if you don't want a man around, I can hide in the kitchen.
It's your day off. It would be unfair of me to ask you to work.
I'll get it. I'll tell you what, I'll help you with the food prep, then I'll get out your hair.
Thank you. That's really kind of you.
Hiya.
Morning.
Good morning. Look at this. Something else for the raffle.
Brilliant. We'll have prizes coming out of our ears.
Oh, well, you're a bit cheerier. It's good to see you bouncing back from that awful incident with Stu.
I'm doing my best to turn that negative experience into something positive.
And I said to her, my skin's gone all maggoty looking. So she says, have you thought about leech therapy? So I was like,
you two? You got skyvitis?
I'm just about to do a shift at the Rovers, thank you very much. No peace for the wicked here, huh? So, I love you and leavers, places to be.
See ya. Yeah, I should be at work in an hour or so. I don't know how much use I'll be. I've got my holiday head on.
Oh, where are you off?
Spain. I need to go and return these dresses first. I look like a fat pig in all of them.
Rubbish, you're tiny.
You haven't seen me in a bikini. I need to get one of them caftan things, hide a multitude.
Why have you stopped here? I thought we were setting up in Victoria Gardens.
All right, but just give us a second, yeah? Faye? Faye?
Oh, if looks could kill, you'd be face down on the floor and she'd be back inside before you can say 15 years mandatory.
I've only been gone a day and I'm already missing it like mad.
Game face on, PC Tinker. This community engagement day is going to crash and burn if you don't get a grip. Come on.
Good morning.
Oh, all right.
Hey, you've got a spring in your step.
Well, life's too short to let the grass grow.
Yeah, this lot came for you this morning. How come you're having stuff delivered here?
Oh, well, convenience, actually.
All right, OK. Well, there is a lot of it. You're not turning into one of them shopaholics, are you?
Don't worry, there's method in my madness. Oh, hello. Business as usual, I see. Backside welded to the chair, eyes to the screen. Sweetheart, I wonder if you'd do me a favour. Would you help me shift all these boxes?
Come on, Maxie, shake a leg. Where do you want him taking them to?
The salon. I've decided to reopen it. I want everybody to know Audrey Roberts is alive and kicking and got her beady eye on everybody's split ends. Oh.
Can I have a quick word?
I take it this is about Stu. Did you find out why DS Lennox took early retirement?
I did have another look, but there's nothing suspicious. Like I said, he had an affair.
Oh, so it looks like Stu was guilty then.
Looks that way, yeah. But the thing is, I've just found out that Stu's booked into his probation officer. So, if things go his way, he could be released in the next few days.
No way. He said he'd be locked up until he goes to court. That's bad news, man. Grant seems to be in a good place at the moment. She'll be gutted if he's back on the streets.
Well, if he shows up, just phone the station.
Well, is there nothing we can do? Take out an injunction or whatever?
Yasmin would need substantial evidence against him, and I don't think she's got enough. I can have a word with my boss. I better get going because we've got this community engagement stall today. You know, free advice, free pens.
That's some hardcore frontline policing right there.
You know me. Keeping the main streets of Weatherfield free.
That was Craig. Has he brought news?
Never feel happy till you try. Never feel happy till you try. Never feel happy till you try.
Our Craig is always welcome at ours, but he shouldn't come running home every time they have words.
Oh, I just hope they manage to sort it out because they're such a lovely couple.
If he is stopping, what will we do about the TV blanket?
Dare I ask?
Imagine a poncho and a bedspread had a baby. It turned out like our TV blanket.
Yeah, it keeps us warm while we're watching telly.
In August?
It's got 2 head holes, 2 sets of sleeves, and a massive snap pocket on each side. With Craig joined in, there'd be nowhere for him to put his head. He'd suffocate.
Oh, I see. Like that, is it? You're not even going to ask how he's doing? How's he doing? Terrible.
He is very sad. I made him a cut breakfast. 2 eggs for eyes, a sausage smiley mouth, nothing.
I'm sorry to hear you've fallen out, love. What happened?
Oh, he's non-stop banging on about POI. My ovaries are all he talks about.
Well, he's got staying power, I'll give him that.
Why, Craig is a sensitive modern man. Cut him some slack. He chose to leave. All I can hear is the sound of you beating gums. Got to get this order out today, so one last push, please.
You do know that I'm going off to Yasmin's fundraiser?
All the more reason to soul out the win then, Sal. You get dressed in the dark this morning, or what?
You flagging?
Nothing that a cup of tea won't cure.
Oh, can I go now? I can't feel my legs. Do you think she's gonna let you go now she's got you here?
Oh, look at you guys, busy bees.
Yes, I'm going to have a total makeover. New backwash, infrared dryer, swivel chairs with casters so I can whiz around the place.
Talk about splashing the cash.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to be like the wonderful Viv Nicholson. Spend, spend, spend.
Vivu?
Oh, she won on the pools big in the 60s. And I met her once at the Cavendish Club in Sheffield. She had a peroxide bouffant up here.
Oh, well, I think it's brilliant that you've got big plans. You've worked hard for your cash. You should enjoy it before you pop your clogs.
Listen, I've no intention of popping anywhere. And if the Grim Reaper comes my way, I'm going to send him away with a flea in his ear, OK?
I'm sorry, Gran. I didn't know if I should tell you or not.
Don't worry, you did the right thing.
Yeah, honesty's always best.
Part of me resents even having to think about that man. I just want to get on with my life.
Well, that's exactly what you are doing. Look, I really admire you. You're raising money for a good cause, putting others first.
You're giving up your time too.
I'm so grateful for all your help. There's so many women out there suffering. We must do what we can.
Yeah, like Thelma and Louise.
Really? Pretty sure that didn't end well.
Hiya. We're not too early, are we?
No, not at all. You're very welcome.
Oh, I've got an overwhelming urge to sink my teeth into one of your onion barges. Well, do you know, you've come to the right place.
Oh, you lot need to pull your finger out. Can't believe the amount of burglaries around these parts.
So what do you advise then, deterrent-wise?
Oh, don't give the bad guys anywhere to hide, but no overgrown bushes.
Overgrown bushes? Ooh, perish the thought. Lottie, what about my Leylandy, though? Because it's humongous. Tall enough to tickle the underside of an Airbus.
What's she like? She's just winding you up.
What's the pens for?
Marking your valuables. They're filled with a forensic solution that can only be seen under ultraviolet light.
Your best shot, is it? A pen? No, I don't mind telling you, I've got my own deterrent. I keep a hat pin in my knicker drawer.
And what is a burglar going to want in your knicker drawer?
Hey!
Well, what are you going to do with a hat pin?
Well, swift insertion of pin into villain's windpipe. Good night, Vienna.
I'm going to pretend I never heard that.
What you got there, then? Is it time to crack open the nibbles?
What? Oh, no, sorry, they're mine.
Yeah, I work in dry goods. I know how much they cost. You lot always worrying about your budget, complaining, eh? Well, now we know what it goes on.
Right, now. Come on, time to go, eh? Sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologise. The public servants, you know. Technically, I'm their boss. Thanks for the torch, anyway.
Sometimes I wonder why we bother.
Hey, I've got something to put a smile on your face.
Brilliant.
Come on, if you want one, I'll have to come over here.
No, give it here.
No, come on.
I can't come from behind the...
You want one? You have to come and get it.
I bought them yesterday, so... Hey, there we go.
Oh, what's the start?
Oh, they're from Roy.
Yeah, nice.
Oh.
It's Yasmin's fundraiser today, isn't it? She's telling me she's found the last couple of weeks challenging.
Yeah, it's like every guy she's ever been with turns out to be shady. And that's putting it mildly.
She's not had a lot of luck in that department.
Despite everything, she's staying strong.
I have such admiration for women. I mean, it's ludicrous that they were referred to as the weaker sex. If it was left to us men to give birth, the species would soon die out.
Damn right, it's called labour for a reason. Well, like I said, she is strong, but I still worry about her, you know? Especially as Stu might be out soon.
Yeah, he's subjected her to such an ordeal. Yeah, when seeing him again is bound to make her feel undermined.
That's what I'm scared of.
But she'll be relieved to have you by her side. We must protect those we love, especially when they're at the most vulnerable.
You're right. I've got to make sure I do whatever it takes. Starting now. Cheers, Roy.
Oh, he's back. You've been ages. Sent you that list at 9 o'clock. What'd you do? Go via China? What you doing in a hoodie? You must be as sweaty as a sumo wrestler's jockstrap. Whoa, whoa, hang on. Look, someone tried to swing at you.
It's nothing.
Thought you was a lover, not a fighter.
It's not my fault.
It's not going to look good business-wise, though, is it, eh? Hunters will think we're a right bunch of wide boys.
Would you just leave me alone?
What's wrong with you?
Aaron, what are you doing? That looks sore. What's happening?
Can you just back off, both of you?
Want to take him down the Red Wreck and hose him down. He thinks he's Raging Bull.
Look, Aaron, you don't have to go.
No, you know what? Let him go. He needs to calm down.
How's Audrey?
Haven't you heard? She's opening up the salon again.
Really? That is good news.
Yeah, she's bustling about, making plans. To be honest, I thought it'd be the last thing she'd want.
What makes you say that?
Well, given her recent difficulties, I know her GP's helping her, but still, it's tough times.
I'm so glad she's told you. We did say she should. Yes, that's a relief. Does the rest of the family know?
Well, I don't think it's any great secret, but, you know, I wonder how she's going to cope day to day.
She's putting on a brave face.
As ever. But what use is a hairdresser who suffers with such bad feet? Or were you referring to something else?
Well, no, she did confide in us. Yes, about matters that were quite personal. Yes, so obviously we're not at liberty to say any more.
Well, can I at least ask, should I be worried?
I think the worst is over.
Right, you beauties. I just want to say a big fat thank you. We finished the order. Yes! Ahead of time. Hey! By some miracle.
Hey, let's hear it for the Underworld crew.
Whoop, whoop. Well, it just goes to show what you can do when you focus on the job in hand, doesn't it?
Bonus! Bonus! Bonus!
Oh, come on, let's not get carried away. However, Beth, to show our gratitude, we have opened some beers and cracked open a few bottles of Prosecco. I'm also going to order some pizzas.
Doubles, doubles, doubles.
And when you finish necking your drink and scoffing your balls, Kirk, you can have the rest of the day off.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Barlow.
I know, I'm too soft for my own good. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. It's the rest of the day off as well. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, how many tickets have you bought? 10? What, £2 a pop?
Oh, I don't mind. It's all for a good cause.
You don't fool me, Sally. You've got your eyes on a prize.
Well, to be honest, I can see myself in this silk scarf. Ladies, if you can all take your seats. Sit soft.
Hold up on your badges.
Thank you all so much for coming. It's good to see so many happy, smiling faces. But let's not forget why we're here. In England and Wales, 1 in 4 women suffer domestic abuse. 2 women a week are murdered by their current or former partners. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many instances of violence against women and girls go unreported. So, please give as much as you can. we've already hit the £1,000 mark, so, let's just see if we can make it 2. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sylvie. I wanted to say hello.
Hello.
I read your story in the press. Seeing how strong you were gave me the courage to leave my abuser.
I'm really glad that you did.
Next woman he ended up dead.
Sorry.
Should have tried to warn her. I feel so guilty.
No, you can't take the blame for his actions, Sylvie. I'm sure you know that.
I hope you don't mind me asking. It's a bit personal.
Go on.
I can't imagine ever being able to trust a man again. Have you found a way through that, or... Sorry. I did say it was personal. Ignore me. It's a stupid question.
I did think I'd met someone special. I took things very slowly, day by day. I truly believed he was a kind, genuine man. But I got things horribly wrong. Again, I'm sorry, but I haven't got a happy ending for you. The truth is, I can't trust my own judgment. I can't rely on it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry.
Where have you been? I was worried.
Just needed to clear my head for a bit.
Alan, you know I have to ask.
First ties my face, now you.
Well, this is the second time that you've turned up injured.
Don't be such a drama queen. It's a split lip.
There's obviously something that you're not telling me.
You just give it a rest.
You may as well tell me, because I'll only drag it out of you.
What was I thinking? Going on holiday with you?
What?
Well, just me and you, together 24 hours a day. Kill me now, right?
Yasmin, I bought cakes for the raffle.
I can't.
Has something happened? What's no, look, just try to breathe slowly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through, that's it, nice and calm.
It's all too much.
And breathe, just breathe.
Oh, please, no, Jeff was right, I'm weak.
You are one of the strongest people that I know.
I'm a fraud. What do I think I am? I'm a mess. Please call Z. I need him to help me. Otherwise this entire day will be a complete disaster.
There we go. Oh, come on. Bit of elbow grease, please. I want to see my face in those things, please.
That's what the mirrors are for.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought I detected a flurry of activity. Well, isn't this place shaping up nicely?
Just you wait till it's all finished. It's going to be so modern, honestly.
Well, in that case, what's that chap doing there, then?
Oh, that's my Alfie, my late husband. Oh, Stephen, how lovely. Could you put the kettle on, sweetheart?
Sure.
No, he's got a lovely twinkle in his eye, but I just thought, is it in keeping with your new establishment?
In keeping?
Well, for a start, he's got a hat on.
Well, that's his trademark trilby.
Yeah, but it's hiding his head. Oh. But I'm just saying, should a bald man have pride of place in a hair salon?
Excuse me, my Alfie had an absolutely lovely head of hair. I've just got to smell brilliantine and it takes me right back. And I can close my eyes and he's just with me here.
Well, I think you've done a lovely job getting this up and running. And once you get your discount sorted out, I shall be in for a trim.
Yeah, OK, love.
All right, see you.
Yeah, bye-bye.
And on.
Bye-bye. Oh. Do you know, although it hurts me to say it, I think Evelyn might be right.
Have you been thinking of Alf a lot lately? You sure you're okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Why not? Oh. Max, lovey, Could you go to the deli in Balaclava Terrace and get some of those really posh biscuits? You know the ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, OK. Take my purse.
OK.
But bring it back. Oh, dear. Look at that woebegone face. I get that with Gail, now you.
I'm worried about you.
Well, there's no need to be. Why?
I saw Ken and Rita in the cafe earlier.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I mentioned your GP's appointment, and they started acting all mysterious, like they know something I don't.
Oh. Do you know, Stephen, I am so sick of all this cloak and dagger stuff. Really. I'm fine. OK. Dearie me.
There.
I'm an idiot. After everything I've been through with Jeff, I still haven't learned my lesson.
Don't say that.
I invited another manipulative, lying man into my life. Why couldn't I see what he was?
Well, I like to think that I'm a reasonable judge of character, and I have met Stu on a few occasions, and I rather took to him. Seems very genuine.
It's something in me that attracts these vile men, something in me that screams victim.
Well, you mustn't blame yourself.
The worst thing is that he made me happy. I thought I saw a future with him.
You can't see inside someone's head or into their mind. Most of us take each other at face value. Desmond, please sit down. You're still shaking.
I gotta try and phone Zidane again. If he can't help me, I shall have to tell everyone to leave. It's gone to voicemail again.
Oh, dear.
I cannot deal with this on my own.
You're not on your own.
Thanks for coming, T. It's good to see you. Yasmin couldn't make it then?
I heard they might be letting you out soon.
That's what they're telling me, yeah. Is she all right, Yasmin?
It's none of your business. I wasn't around when Jeff did his worst. All I saw was what he'd done to her. Taken her money, her friends, shattered her confidence, turned her into a nervous wreck. Well, she fought so hard to come back from that, and then you turn up.
Oh, listen here.
Look, she's lost enough of her life to men who do nothing but take. Well, I'm telling you now, when you get out of here, you better leave her alone, because if you don't, I'll be coming for you.
To be perfectly honest with you, my love, Stephen, I did have a bit of a health scare.
Well, what happened?
It was nothing major, but just enough to get me scuttling to the doctor. And she gave me an amazing checkup. Everything was fine.
Well, if it was just a scare, why did you keep it secret?
You know, I didn't want people worrying until I knew if there was anything to be worrying about. No, there's obviously something else. Come on, what is it?
Well, it's just the way you're spending your money. All these things you're buying.
Yeah, but as Shona said, I have earned it. I can spend it how I want.
Of course. Yes, I couldn't agree more, but it's setting off alarm bells.
And?
You're not working your way through your bucket list, are you?
Oh, Stephen, you think I'm dying? Oh, my God, if I was on the way out, I wouldn't be spending all my money on this place. I'd be packing my sun hat and off. Oh. Do you know, love, if there was anything that I think you should know, I promise I'll tell you.
Don't contact her ever again. You don't phone, you don't message her. No more visiting orders.
I'm going to prove I didn't commit those crimes.
I've got no chance. I got Craig to look into that stuff you told us about Lennox.
And?
Complete dead end.
Aye, well, the police look after their own, don't they? You know, I'm surprised you even bothered looking into it. Is this when you believe me? Look, when I started working at Speed Doll, I applied for my case files.
You did what?
You can apply for your files, but you have to pay. I was still struggling to get back on my feet. I couldn't afford the legal fees. If I was guilty, why would I bother dredging it all up again? Makes no sense. I'd just let sleeping dogs lie. I'm going to fight to prove my innocence. Because for the first time in my life, I've got someone worth fighting for.
Oh, emergency! We've run out of Prosecco.
Oh, maybe it's the universe's way of telling you it's time to go home.
When I've knocked this, I'm off. I promised I'd take a pumice stone to me dry skin.
Oh, Beth, you don't half know how to live, eh?
Right, that's me. I'll see you later.
I'll not be long.
But what sort of party is this? We did good, meant to be celebrating.
Much more celebrating. You'll be having your stomach pumped, young lady.
Let's go to the Rovers. Sean's on shift. I can get him to crack open the karaoke.
Oh, I would, but I'd rather stick pins in my eyes. See you later.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to get back to the girls.
I told Beth I'd follow her home.
Killjoys, I'll come with you, Faye.
Yay! Oh, go on then. I suppose I could come for an hour.
Buy me a pickled egg and I'll sing you a song.
Hey, you're not going to get a better deal than that.
Oh, what's this? Cooking us something nice for us tea?
No, I'm going home to the flat. I'm going to surprise Faye.
Oh, good idea. She's as miserable as sin without you. She's at the factory right now, 3 sheets to the wind.
She's drinking at work.
No, Mrs. Barlow's laid on a bit of a do to say thanks, you know. I mean, prefer mine in cash, like. What can you do?
Do you think that Faye will be happy to see me? Because she blanked me earlier.
She's lost without you, Craigie. Proper little mardy bum. I'm sure she'll be all over you like a rash. Go on, have fun.
Oh, to tell the truth, I didn't even know you could demand to see your own police files.
Well, you can put in a request, but I can't guarantee anything.
Well, it's a start, innit?
You can't take possession of the files until he gets Stu's permission.
Well, like I said, I've just been to see him. He's desperate to crack on with it.
Yeah, I'll need to hear that from him himself. In the meantime, I can make some preliminary inquiries, see how we go.
Nice one, mate.
Are we done?
Yeah. Gotta go tell my gran I spoke to Stu. She's not gonna be happy. He really did scare her the other day.
He said. I'm sure if you send down for something he didn't do, she'd want to know about it, though, right? Bite the bullet, or maybe hold off until you find out a little bit more. You might be on hiding to nothing.
I've kept things from her in the past, caused a massive rift in the family. Won't be doing that again. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
I didn't know whether to pack or not.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said.
I was really looking forward to going on holiday with you.
Was? We're still going, aren't we? I was horrible and there's no excuse for it.
Look, there's something going on with you and I need to know what it is. Last time someone beat you up, you said you reported it to the police. Is that true? Who are you protecting?
You don't want to know.
This can't keep happening. We need to do something.
Believe me, there's nothing we can do.
Right, well, if you won't report it, then I'll just do it for you.
Stop it! I wasn't going to hurt you. I'd never.
Who's doing this to you? Who's hurting you?
It's my dad.
Do you know, I've always had an eye for the finer things in life. There is nothing on this earth like pure, genuine silk. The feel of it is just so luxurious and just, you know, the way it reflects in the light.
It's hard to believe that something as beautiful as that was made by a worm.
Oh, Elaine, it's not a standard issue worm. No, a silkworm is a cut above a common earthworm.
So, does a silkworm poo it out then, or is it like a spider that weaves its web or what?
Well, I don't dwell on the details. It's one of Mother Nature's wonderful mysteries.
It's made by unravelling a cocoon. Many millions of silkworm have to die in the process. Boiled alive, if I'm not mistaken.
It feels like polyester to me.
Yeah. They're in the pound shop in the sale. Hundreds of them in window.
Oh, the food was fabulous, Yasmin.
Yeah, fabulous.
A big thank you to Roy for rolling up his sleeves and saving the day.
All right, how's it going?
Excellently, and we raised a lot of money.
Although an event like this can take its toll.
Okay. I admit it. I had a panic attack.
You should have called me.
Well, we tried. It went to voicemail. It's no problem. Roy helped with the food, and Elaine took care of the guests.
Right, I'll take over from now. You go and enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
This business with Stu, it's hit her very hard. I fear she's more vulnerable than she's letting on.
So, you've heard all about my day. What about yours? Go anywhere interesting?
Nah, had a quiet one.
Sometimes he just loses it. He's had a hell of a lot to deal with.
Well, and that makes it okay.
No, of course not. It doesn't even happen that often. You can't tell anyone. Summer, we've got to keep this between us. It's not his fault. He's sick.
Well, what's wrong with him?
He's an alcoholic. And he really tries hard to stay on the wagon, but then when he falls off...
You're his punch bag.
He's an addict, right? That's an illness like any other.
Why didn't you tell me before?
Because it's not that bad. Honestly, it's not. Usually we get along great.
What, until he has a skinful and gives you a slap? Look, Aaron, we need to report this. This could go on for years. It could ruin your whole life.
My dad's got no one. And since Mum left, he's got this real thing about disloyalty. If he even thought I'd told anyone about this...
Look, you can't deal with this on your own. It's too much.
He's just going through a rough patch at the moment. He'll soon straighten his head out and all of this will be fine. I promise.
Why, indeed.
My ears are bleeding.
So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
Oh, I know how it feels. It's like they've unlocked the gates of hell and unleashed the hound. Ooh.
I can't help but think that this is all my fault.
How come?
Well, you see, Faye begged me to get the karaoke machine out of the mothballs and I'm starting to live to regret it.
Aren't we all?
Anyway, I'll make it up to you. I'm going to later on do you my heartfelt rendition of I've Never Been to Me by Charlene. I've been undressed by kings and I've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see. Hey, lady, you lady.
Maybe we should sneak off home, you know, get an early night while Nan's distracted and the kids are at Chesney's.
I won't tell if you won't.
Oh, thank you.
There you go, my love.
Oh, should I carry that?
Ditch the bottle. Carry me.
No. Where's your squeegee?
A squeegee? What even is a squeegee?
Yes, pick up your squeegee and get rid of all that excess water and then get stuck in with the chamois. That's it. Oh, hi.
Here she is, back in her spiritual home.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Oh, my goodness, they're so beautiful. Well, official opening in about 1 or 2 weeks.
Give it some elbow grease.
Well, you'll be telling me I need a glass hammer next. Old people are always saying stuff like that.
Old people, my eye. I may have been round the block, but I'm not ready for the knackers yard yet.
Same here, and I feel as vital as I did when I was 30.
Max, you can go now, my love. And thank you. You have been an absolute godsend today.
Oh, thank
Off
you.
you go. It's all right. Oh, these are so beautiful. Take time to stop and smell the roses. Yes.
Hey,
Oh, hi.
can you tell Zidane that I've requested those files?
Requested the files, right.
Yeah, from Stu's old case. He told me he was going to have a word with you about it.
And I thought we were going to have nothing to do with that man.
Right, well, I think you need to take that with Zidane.
I think we owe you an apology.
Yes, I gather someone blabbed to Stephen.
It wasn't deliberate, I assure you.
Oh, well, it's all gone to bed now. No harm done.
Well, I take it then you're not going to tell the rest of the family.
Oh, Rita, you know my answer to that, and it's still the same.
I see you've upgraded your biscuits, so gypsy cream's not good enough for you these days.
Yes, my clients are going to have the posh deli ones from now on.
Oh, get me booked in for a cut and blow when you open.
Oh, Rita, you mustn't feel obliged. I know my silly pride was hurt with all that business when you went to Claudia, but it's all forgotten now.
Get me booked in. Nobody does my hair like you do.
Oh, thank you. Oh, do you think you might need a trim, Ken?
Oh, don't cut too much off his hair's his superpower, isn't it, Ken?
Oh, yes. How many women have run their fingers through those luscious locks?
And here's me thinking the ladies are flocking to me for my charm and sparkling repartee.
Oh. Well, it's what you all helped me with, Ken. You, Rita, and Roy. I'll never be able to thank you enough, actually. It's so wonderful to be able to put my hands up and admit that I had let everything get me down.
Well, that's the first step, isn't it? Admitting that you have a problem.
Yesterday was special. Sustenance for the soul.
It was the company that did it. Oh, I know I've got a long way to go. But, you know, it's so good knowing that I'm not alone. Thank you.
You're not scared?
It's my dad. It's only the old slap.
Yeah, but he gets drunk. He might not know what he's doing next time, get carried away and not know when to stop.
This is why I didn't tell you. All I've done is drag you into it.
If anything happens, please just promise that you'll call me.
Nothing's going to happen. Plus, we're going away tomorrow. It'd be brilliant to just have a proper break. Just promise you'll keep it to yourself. I mean that, Summer. His life's already on the skids. I'm not going to be the one to chuck him under the bus.
So this is where you've disappeared off to?
Needed a breather. Do you blame me? How many power ballads can one man sit through?
I love fairy lights, me. They make the world a shinier, happier place. Just like you. Well, you're always dead cheerful. I love working with you.
Yeah, same. Well,
Why don't you fancy me?
it's not that, Faye, you're drunk. And it won't be right, and like I said, you
It's the menopause, isn't it? You think I'm an old lady before my time?
You what? How? Sorry, I shouldn't ask. It's none of my business.
I was stupid to think you'd fancy me. I'm a freak.
Come on, don't turn it into something it's not, all right? Yeah. I don't want to kiss you because you're drunk. And like I was saying, you're with Craig.
I'm not, though. It's over.
But I'm sure that's not true. Just go home, sleep it off, and then tomorrow talk to him.
It's too late. I've lost him.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you working your fingers to the bone.
Oh, tell me about it. I'm knackered.
I bet you are. You've been an absolute trooper today, my darling. Anyway, come on. Go and spend this and spend it on something frivolous.
No way.
Yes, it's cash from the olden days.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Well, I know I could have bobbed it to you using my app, but I thought, well, paper money, that's a novelty.
That's very generous.
Well, as everybody keeps telling me, you can't take it with you.
Well,
If you need any more boxes moving, then I am your man.
Hey, I'm sorry if I overstepped the mark earlier.
Stephen, you were worried, sweetheart. I should be glad that you're looking after me.
Hey, how's the salon? You making progress?
Oh, tickety-boo, thanks. A very productive day, actually.
Hey, before you go, let me grab that paperwork, you know, for the trust funds. Once you've signed on the dotted line...
Sweetheart, please, can we just leave it? Do another time. All I want to do now is go home and have a long, lovely soak in the bath. All right. See you later.
I've done a deep clean, so we can start a bit later tomorrow morning. Well, why don't you have a lie-in? You deserve it.
I bumped into Adam. Something about accessing the files for Stu's case.
I was gonna tell you, but when I heard you'd had a panic attack,
So, you've spoken to Stu?
I went to the prison to see him.
Why would you do that?
Well, I was gonna tell him to stay away, leave you alone, but something he said made me think. Well, he'd already asked a solicitor to access his police files. He truly believes he can get his conviction overturned.
He truly believes? Listen to yourself. He is a liar. If he puts his mind to it, he can convince anyone of anything.
Grant, I think he's telling the truth. Look, he said himself, why would he dig all this up again if he was guilty? I don't recognise the number, but Stu said he'd try and call, so...
Don't even think of answering it. Stephen, don't!
Craig! You've come home.
I was just dreaming that driving a tent down Coronation Street to reverse over Steve's cab.
Well, it's a good job I came home in time. Are you back for good?
I cooked us some food, but it'll be cold now.
Oh, we could just stick it in the microwave. I'm sorry. That was a cow to you.
I know I got it wrong. Banging on and on about POI.
You were just doing your best.
Yeah, but if I'm upsetting you, then I need to be better. Because I'll do anything to make you happy. Are we okay? Please tell me we are, because if we weren't...
Yeah, we're fine. We're better than fine.
See, if you care for me as you say you do, I'm begging of you, please cut all ties with this man.
Stu, look, I can't speak for long, but just to say, Adam's gonna help us get the files. If there is, then we'll find it.
Oh, thank God for that. I hope you believe me now.
Please, Hannah.
Let me speak to her, please.
Just for a minute. She doesn't want to speak to you.
Please, look, if I could just explain.
And if you fancy visiting the famous cobbles, the street is now open. You can book onto the Coronation Street tour at itv.com/Coronation Street. Next, the airport hosts a 72 military aircraft flyby in New Heathrow, Britain's busiest airport.